Hey, hello, Goons. My name is Alex. Welcome back to Pokemon Shining Pearl. In the last video, we managed to defeat Maylene, the Veilstone City gym leader. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking care of a request that Dawn had us do. Well, no. A request that Dawn asked us to help her with. Basically, to help her get her Pokédex back from Team Plasma. We're also going to be heading into the next city, which is where the next gym will be, and we will be taking care of that. So, bear with me. So just bear with everything for a second here. And since this video is not gonna be very long, I figured, you know what, like, I may as well just leave whatever battles that I find. Well, most battles I find in here because, we already got a team. We already got a team Galactic battles, so may as well. Now, I made a dumb mistake here and sent Melina in here first. The smarter play would have been Falcon or Christy in this case. Because Dustox is a bug poison, which does not fare well. It can also learn Psychic-type attacks, such as Confusion and Psybeam. And Beautifly is also a flying type, and Gust really did a number on me. So, there's that. The trade-off with this, though, is that they give out a bunch of experience points by comparison. At least compared to a lot of other things. And Skunky, really still not a big fan of him, but it's whatever. But at least he's not going after me, so that's a good thing. And you also get to see Drain Punch in action, which is a very handy move. To have, and I am disappointed that the Chimchar line still cannot learn this attack. Like, what is stopping you? It's already the best starter in the game. Why not give it something that can heal itself? Like, seriously, the hell, guys. And I'm not sure you can hear some other noises. It's just my my laptop doing its thing, and also we got a little bit of construction going on where I am, so you live with it, but regardless though, I actually made this fight harder for myself by not switching, because like I thought that I could take care of this in like hardly any problem, but no, I was making things harder, because I'm pretty sure you've seen Dustox using Gust, which for freaking Melina is a pain in the ass because she's a fighting type. Flying is super effective against fighting, but good news is that the gusts are not very strong, and I also have the black sludge, which is healing me, and also it seems to keep going for attacks, which is why Sucker Punch is landing so much, because if the Pokemon does not do an attacking move, like let's say Psybeam for example, then the move will just fail. So at least I think that's how it works. But anyway, I think here is where I switched out because I wasn't. Oh yeah. Here's where I switched out because it's a Krogunk. It's a Krogunk freaking mirror match. So I pretty much had to switch out. And I took a ballsy move and went for Christy because Again, Fairy is weak to poison, which Krogunk is. So it has a bit more use in this particular fight. But thankfully, Dawn's Kadabra was able to outspeed and knock out Krogunk. But, yeah, that's the first major battle. And the reason that I also wanted to get Christy in there is because she is close to evolving. Same thing with Falcon, actually. He just has 2 more levels, and we'll get the best bird, in the entire series. At least one of the best birds. And now that that's done, there's one more thing I wanted to do before heading out. There's one more thing I wanted to do before heading out of Veilstone, and that is getting the fly TMs, because even though that you don't need a flying Pokemon on your team, you're not gonna get the assist Pokemon if you don't pick up these TMs. That's honestly kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's also one of the reasons why I went up into the tower city back and went up to the top floor, because you're not gonna use the strength move unless you pick that up. So if you do miss it, it's not the end of the world. You can go back and get them. So just bear that bit in mind, okay? Okay, now we're gonna head on into the next route, which is right below Veilstone. And this is where I did a little bit of grinding for Maylene, which is why that one trainer is not going to bother me right now. But I may as well just leave the battle in, because, well, for one, it's the last battle of the game, and it probably wouldn't even go much past 10 minutes if I decide to do that. But also, this fight is where Christy will evolve, and I make kind of a dumb play, and I want to criticize myself. So, Goldeen is nothing too spectacular, so just a regular Psychic is gonna be more than enough to take care of it. And Christy is almost ready to evolve, and probably the superior play in hindsight would have been to bring out Melina, because she has the ability Dry Skin, which whenever a water type attack is used against her, she heals herself, and combined with the Black Sludge, that's just extra healing. But I went for Tor instead, thinking that I would be able to one-shot it without taking into consideration that these Pokemon tend to avoid, which is really annoying, and because of what Water Pulse did, which is confusion. I hate getting confused in this game, because I feel like, not just this game in particular. Like, I hate getting confused in Pokemon in general, because there is it feels like more often than not that the Pokemon will hit themselves rather than the freaking target you want, you know? And it's always a crapshoot as to whether or not they'll snap out of confusion sooner or later, you know? But let's just not worry about that for now, though. So, so this all said and done, I believe I just bring out Christy again, and then just freaking go for it. And like, in hindsight, I probably just could have like swept this whole thing with Christy. She is fast enough and powerful enough, but I mean, I don't know I don't know, like, what I was thinking. Like, maybe it still wouldn't have been enough or something like that. I just, I don't know. Anyway. But now that this battle is done, Christy is finally ready to evolve. And unfortunately, like, well, not necessarily unfortunately, kind of annoyingly, Pokemon do not evolve mid-battle, and their stat changes if they level up do not come into play until their next battle. And here we have one of the best Pokemon to use in any region, Gardevoir. She is one of my go-to Pokemon whenever I want to make a team, and that's for damn good reason. Now I'm giving her the I'm giving Christy the Thunderbolt TM because of the next gym, and Tor is gonna absolutely wreck shop in there. It's a water gym, so that's why. And there's also going to be a couple of ice type moves in there, so there's also that. And Falcon also learned, and also decided to teach Falcon U-turn. Basically, what U-turn does is that it's a pivot move. You use that move, deal a little damage, and your Pokemon gets called back, and you get to pick which Pokemon goes in next without having to waste a turn to switch, you know? It's pretty handy for dark and psychic types. Oh yeah, I also battled this dude. I want to say because he had something new, which I was kind of wrong with, and I think I just wanted to show off Tor a little bit. At least I think I did. I honestly don't really know. This is not a very long episode, so I don't think it hurts having because I don't think it hurts having a few more battles in here. So, Flame Charge. I need to talk about this move. Basically, Flame Charge is a fire type move that is weak in power, but every time it hits, your speed goes up, which is pretty damn handy. But it doesn't really matter if you're a glass cannon though, like Ponyta is. And like, of all the fire Pokemon that could have been available, you chose this one for Diamond and Pearl. And you only gave Houndoom to Platinum players. Like, I'm glad that this game, I'm glad that the remakes here try to rectify that mistake, but it's still kind of a dumb thing because a Ponyta and Rapidash are not that great of Pokemon. Like yes, Rapidash is fast and can learn a little bit of coverage, but you need to wait till level 40 to evolve that thing. Like 40. Like, I'm sorry, but no, like I am not gonna put up with it for that long. So just give me a better fire type. That's all I want. And so right there's a big root. That is a healing item, actually. Or no, wait. Was it healing or was it a... It was an item that increased absorbing moves, like Leech Life and the other grass moves. Oh, here we go. This is a Girafarig. Okay, so while I'm not a fan of Gen 9, I do appreciate that they gave something to this guy because he's a normal psychic, meaning that ghost types are not going to screw with it. And it's also a decently powerful Pokemon too, you know. And also the normal typing gives a few more extra moves to play with. But yeah, so from here on in, I will try my best to not get involved with trainers. Mainly because I didn't want the episode to go on for too long. So, yeah. Although, in the next video, we will be seeing Tor evolve. Mainly because he's so close, you know? Oh, Red Shard. Red Shards can be used for tutors, actually. They can help teach your Pokemon certain moves if you trade them enough shards. At least that's how it worked in some of the games. I don't know how it works in this one. But the main one that I know it for is for Black and White 2. Where you could teach some of your Pokemon moves that they wouldn't learn otherwise. And right there's a honey tree. But since we're coming up on time here, I'm just going to leave it at this. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. The next milestone that we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers. Until next time, Sister Goons, remember, reach for the stars.